If you're listening to this, you obviously like podcasts, and you probably like music too. On Spotify, you can listen to all that in one place for free, and you don't need a premium account. Spotify has a huge catalog of podcasts on every topic, including the one you're listening to right now. On Spotify, you can follow your favorite podcasts so you never miss an episode. Download episodes to listen offline, wherever you are. Easily share what you're listening to with your friends via Spotify's integrations with social platforms like Instagram. Just search for the e-commerce minute on the Spotify app or browse podcasts in your library tab. And follow us so you never miss an episode of the e-commerce minute. Spotify is the world's leading music streaming service, and now it's your go-to for podcasts.
It's the e-commerce minute, your daily dose of e-commerce, tech, and retail news with your hosts Bart Mraz and John Suter. The e-commerce minute is a production of Sumo Heavy, a digital commerce consulting firm in Brooklyn, New York, and Philadelphia. Find us on the web at sumoheavy.com. This episode of the e-commerce minute is brought to you by SendPro Online from Pitney Bowes. With SendPro Online from Pitney Bowes, it's just click, send, and save for as low as $4.99 a month. Send envelopes, flats, and packages right from your desk, and you're back in business in no time. And for being a loyal e-commerce minute listener, you'll receive a free 30-day trial to get started and a free 10-pound scale to ensure that you'll never overpay. Save time and money on mailing and shipping with SendPro Online. Starting at $4.99 a month, you can qualify for special USPS rates for letters and priority mail shipping. Calculate exact postage online, and print labels right from your PC. So go to pb.com/minute to access this special offer for a free 30-day trial plus a free 10-pound scale to get started. That's pb.com/minute. Experience shipping made simple with a free trial of SendPro Online from Pitney Bowes. It's e-commerce minute episode 523.
In this episode, Uber lets riders shop with cargo consoles.
Last August, we discussed Uber's partnership with Cargo in podcast episode number 291. And if you want to look it up, it's Uber partners with Cargo to sell munchies to passengers. And I'll explain to you the whole Cargo program. In this partnership, Cargo would give Uber drivers boxes of free samples and things to sell, like snacks, gum, and phone chargers, with drivers making small commissions. Fast forward to today, now about 30,000 Uber drivers in 10 U.S. cities have the Cargo snack consoles, and Uber wants to capitalize on this even more. In an effort to delve into the booming world of e-commerce, they've launched the Cargo app. Riders can shop for products from a number of brands, including Glossier and Amazon, as well as items like AirPods while they're in an Uber, to be shipped by Cargo to their house 2 to 5 days later. In return, customers get 10% back in the form of Uber Cash that they can either use as a discount on future Uber rides or discounts through Cargo. By downloading the app and scanning a QR code during your ride, you'll unlock deals on everything from AirPods to luxury suitcases and more. Even just by checking in, you'll be able to play a card game and win prizes. The Cargo app will also include in-ride entertainment through a partnership with Universal Studios, selling movies for $5 and $10 a piece, or in bundles for $15 and $20. This is to ultimately benefit the riders taking lengthy Uber rides, according to Neil Watterson, the head of guest products at Uber. The move has potential to be beneficial for all parties involved, since drivers make $1 per purchase and pocket 25% of the cost of each item sold on the app. Not only that, but between passengers receiving 10% back and the brands featured in the app like Glossier gaining exposure, everybody wins. The service could be a big profit center for Uber and their drivers, capitalizing on that urban millennial demographic who just loves online shopping, and Uber's keeping them brand loyal. What do you think about this?
That juicy urban millennial demographic, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. I have questions. That's how I feel about this right now. I have questions. I don't know what my questions are, but there's just, I think my first question is why? Like, you know, like,
well, I'll retort that with a why not.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean,
you're right.
Snackbox has made total sense because there's an Uber driver and he's going, hello, welcome to my car. Would you like some water? That'll be $1.50. Would you like some flaming hot Cheetos? That'll be $2.99. Captive audience. I mean, it makes total sense.
Yeah.
We're taking it now. They call it Cargo Console. Is there an actual console or is it just the app? I'm a little unclear about.
Oh no, yeah. There's like a console in the middle.
What is it, like an iPad thing?
It's like a little snack console. It has like.
Well, that's the snack console, right? But what about this new thing? Is it just via the app that you can order all this stuff?
Yeah, on your own phone, you just like scan their QR code.
So console is misleading. It's not really. So the console is the snack box, which probably has that QR code that you snap so that the driver gets his commission, right?
Yeah.
Gotcha. I am up to speed. So I think this is, listen, it's great for drivers. Any way that drivers can make a few extra bucks.
Yep.
And it seems like a pretty sweet deal because they get $1 per purchase plus 25% of the cost of each item sold. So if you got a real talky driver who's into high-end cosmetics,
Right.
She's going to make some bank.
Especially if someone's like buying like suitcases and stuff like that. Like that's major bank.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know who buys his suitcases in the back of an Uber, but
Yeah,
that could be a win.
That's my questions. Like, like some of the things that are offered, I'm thinking like, are people really ever going to buy this in an Uber and then get it delivered to their house?
Brittany, do you ever take an airplane? You ever see those in-flight magazines? They used to have the catalog. It's like, oh, this head massager looks really great. It's like an electronic thing that reads your thoughts, and it's really cool. It's like, I'm going to order this.
You're right. You're right.
Ever seen anybody actually order any of that stuff?
You got me there.
But it's the same. It's literally the same concept as the in-flight catalog. It's captive audience. You're just like, meh, I got my phone. Meh. I don't know what the cost of. I mean, is there any kind of cost savings? It's probably not any cheaper to order this stuff. So okay, so the snacks you get while you're in your car, but if you order a Nintendo Switch or Switch, right? Nintendo Switch, you still gotta wait for it. You gotta wait 5 days for it. I don't know.
I'm guessing it's the 10% cash back thing, maybe.
Well, see, that would get me because
same.
Actually my Visa card is hooked up to Uber. I did a thing when I was at Shop Talk a year and a half ago, and they were like, sign up for this program, and every time you use your Visa card at local merchants, and I kind of forgot about it. And now every time I step into one of these dopey restaurants around here, we just put $3 in your Uber account. I'm like, giddy up, let's do that. So
that's awesome.
I dig that. I like that part of it. I think that would just get people just to buy things they don't even really need. It's like, maybe I need 2 bags of Flamin' Hot Cheetos because I want to get that extra Uber cash.
Oh, for sure.
Go ahead.
I just like things like this where everyone wins. Like it seems like nobody's losing, and it's shocking because even the Uber driver's winning, and I feel like they often get the short end of the stick. I
think that's what I like the most about this story is that the Uber driver. Now, not everybody likes a chatty Uber driver, but you know what? If the guy or the girl does it in a way that it's not intrusive to the passenger, he says, "Hey, just wanted to show you this little cargo box here. I got some stuff." And there's people are going, I'm stuck 45 minutes in a car. Maybe I want to shop instead of talk to the Uber driver. You never know.
Yeah. Sometimes I imagine them like having a trench coat and opening it, and all the talkies and stuff like that are just in the trench coat.
Yeah, it's like us shy people, we don't want to talk to you for 45 minutes.
Yesterday I had a guy like talking about like how much he cooks and drinks wine, and then asked me if I drank wine, and I was like, where is this
Would
going?
you like to drink wine together?
Please let me, I will walk the rest of the way home for the
I know a
love of
really
God.
good wine place around the corner from here. Would you like to make a stop?
No, and I was like, oh, you can drop me off a little bit before my address.
And you're like, sir, it's 8:00 in the morning.
No, literally, like, sir, this is a Wendy's. Like, I'm just trying to get to work.
That's too much. Brittany, why don't you tell us about today's sponsor?
Shipping and mailing from your desk has never been simpler than with SendPro Online from Pitney Bowes. With SendPro Online from Pitney Bowes, it's just click, send, and save for as low as $4.99 a month. Send envelopes, flats, and packages right from your desk, and you're back to business in no time. And for being a loyal e-commerce minute listener, you'll receive a free 30-day trial to get started and a free 10-pound scale to ensure that you never overpay. Save time and money on mailing and shipping with SendPro Online. Starting at $4.99 a month, you can also qualify for special USPS rates for letters and priority mail shipping, calculate exact postage online, and print labels and stamps right from your PC. Go to pb.com/minute to access this special offer for a free 30-day trial plus a free 10-pound scale to get started. That's pb.com/minute. Experience shipping made simple with a free trial of SendPro Online from Pitney Bowes.
So thinking about this, I think there's a good opportunity for DTC brands to kind of break through. I'd be curious to see how this app evolves because there's two things. It's like you've got this app and you're in the car for 10 minutes. You're either going to look at it or you're not going to look at it. If you're looking at it, you're just going to either buy your Flamin' Hot Cheetos or whatever. But let's talk about the passenger who's in there for, an hour. Mm-hmm. And it says you can buy movies or you can buy entertainment. I'm wondering I would like to see how Cargo could integrate some advertising, maybe go to DTC brands and say, hey, you've got this captive audience and they're watching this type of programming. Hey, Glossier, here's 2 minutes of just, whatever you want to put on here while these people are checking out this app.
Yeah, that's a very good point. I'm sure we'll see that very soon. I'm sure we'll be reporting on that soon.
Yeah, I mean, because I listen, I love the intersection of e-commerce and Uber in here. This is why I love this story. It's like, it's a marketer's dream. It's a captive audience, but at the same time, you have to be very careful as to where that line is drawn so that it doesn't become obtrusive and turn the person off. Because then all of a sudden, if the Uber driver's got ads on the back of his seat and he's got ads on the ceiling, and you slide into the Uber and it says in the seat, you could be sitting here in Florida, fly the airlines. It's like, then it's kind of becomes a taxi cab and the whole charm of Uber wears off. But if they could kind of skirt that fine line between aggressive marketing and subtle marketing and just kind of find that sweet spot there, I think that's great opportunity for not only the drivers, but
yeah, because once you cross the line into solicitation, it's like, oh geez.
Yeah, people don't like to be. They don't like it in your face, especially listen. You take Uber because it's the anti-cab, correct? I mean, you get in a cab, the cab is covered in advertising, and it's just it's an awful experience. Whereas in Uber, you would hope generally, unless you got wine guy trying to seduce you, it's generally a more pleasant experience.
Oh, for sure, but. We can open up the can of worms about male versus female riding. we can do that another time.
Yeah, that's a story for another day. Yeah. So Cargo, so stat time. Cargo has raised nearly $30 million to date, according to Crunchbase. Good for them. When Cargo originally launched in 2017, drivers could earn an average of $1,200 a year, while the top 10% of drivers make $3,600 a year in income. I said this on the original podcast. I think it's great. Anything that Uber drivers can earn a couple extra bucks, even if it's just through Flamin' Hot Cheetos, good for them. Brittany, got anything else to add to this one?
Nope. I agree. I'm glad that the Uber drivers are getting a little bit of credit here.
Excellent. All right. That's your e-commerce minute for today. We'll see you on the internet tomorrow. That's it for today's show. If you like the show, do us a favor and subscribe or leave us a review on iTunes. And don't forget, you can now listen to the e-commerce minute on your Amazon device. Just add e-commerce minute to your flash briefing. And finally, if you have a comment or suggestion or just want to say hi, find us on social media @Sumo Heavy.